Everyone, and good morning. I'm Megan.
I'm Abita.
I'm Kelmisha.
And I'm Laura, and today we are going to go over an analysis of Cal-Maine Foods, an egg production company, and their strategic challenge. The topics that we will touch on today are the internal and external elements that are creating challenges in the industry, alternative strategies, and recommendations for Cal-Maine to consider for the future. Cal-Maine is the largest egg producer in the United States. And the United States is the fourth largest egg producer in the world. Cal-Maine has more than 42.2 million laying hens, 13.2 billion eggs sold annually, resulting in more than 3.1 billion in net sales. Cal-Maine controls approximately 20% of the grocery industry for shell eggs, and their success in the egg industry is attributed to its strong corporate governance of continually monitoring and adjusting to maintain accountability, transparency, and ethical behavior in a highly regulated and volatile industry. They pride themselves on the culture of sustainability, which creates value for their shareholders, customers, team members, and the communities they serve. Their offerings include conventional, cage-free, organic, brown, free-range, pasture-raised, and nutritionally enhanced eggs. Their history of innovation and excellence spans more than 66 years as they aim to maintain efficient, state-of-the-art operations located close to their customers.
Our team identified the strategic challenge for Cal-Maine Foods to be revenue volatility. Revenue volatility is the extent to which revenue fluctuates during a business cycle. This can be detrimental to the health of a company in various ways. Cal-Maine's business strategy changes as the industry's volatile market prices constantly fluctuate. Producing eggs from 42 million laying hens is a constant challenge to avoid avian disease, extreme weather, feed shortages, and outside competition. As mentioned before, the strategic challenge of revenue volatility has had and will have some effects on the health of Cal-Maine. The external environmental obstacles we talk about today need to be addressed sooner or later since most of it is inevitable. Effects of revenue volatility for Cal-Maine include losing access to the supplies that they need and losing funds for operations. With external obstacles highlighted in their 10K form, such as political, economical, sociocultural, technological, ecological, and legal factors, Cal-Maine will need to create avenues to dodge these external threats to their business model. From a political and legal standpoint, the regulations and policies that the government mandates regarding food safety, environmental sustainability, and animal welfare can impact Cal-Maine's operations and compliance costs. The economical conditions such as inflation rates, exchange rates, and consumer spending patterns can affect Cal-Maine's profitability and pricing strategies negatively. Fluctuations in labor costs, availability, commodity prices such as feed grains can also have an impact on production expenses and margins. Pandemics or epidemics can also adversely impact the business, such as the COVID-19 pandemic that introduced restrictions and travel bans and also had an effect on consumer preference. The biggest external factor that has an effect on Cal-Maine is ecological factors, such as weather and climate. It is super unpredictable. In addition to this, agricultural risks, such as outbreaks and possible contaminants, pests, and disease, can materially and adversely affect the quality and quantity of shell eggs that are produced and distributed. For example, the outbreak of highly pathogenic avian influenza was detrimental to the entire industry by affecting the health of poultry.
Here we will talk about Cal-Maine's competitive advantages and core competencies. The company's commitment to food safety standards, quality control, extensive production facilities, distribution networks, marketing, and branding have all helped guide and shape them into the position Cal-Maine is in today. Being strongly committed to food safety standards and quality control has allowed them to deliver high-quality products while maintaining customer satisfaction, loyalty, and trust. Through its extensive production facilities and distribution networks, this has allowed the company to produce and deliver eggs more efficiently at a lower cost than many other competitors, enabling economies of scale and causing the market competitiveness and profitability to increase. Ensuring that the company applies strong branding and marketing tools will help differentiate its products while enhancing its market share growth and competitive positioning. Cal-Maine's core competencies that drive their competitive advantage include efficient egg production processes, food safety standards, strong distribution networks, expertise in poultry farming, and its marketing strategies to promote their products. Their competitive advantage and core competencies work together to offer competitive prices, maintain high quality products, and capture a larger market share.
So, what can be done? To overcome revenue volatility, primarily driven by external environmental obstacles, CalMaine should expand various strategies that have yet to be fully executed. The first alternative strategy to explore is the integration of greenhouse energy into the company's operations. In the company's fiscal year 2022 sustainability report, environmental stewardship was a focal point. Unfortunately, the efforts are centered around packaging and waste management. The company shipped more than 379 million dozens of eggs in reusable plastic containers, baskets, and racks. Similarly, CalMaine was able to export 292,000 tons of manure to local businesses near their facilities. However, emissions and energy usage had yet to be executed. CalMaine is still seeking ways to inventory and manage power consumption. CalMaine did not purchase any renewable energy in 2022. Currently, their primary power source is purchased energy from the grid, which supports a range of operations across the enterprise, including maintaining ambient temperatures and providing water and feed for their animal facilities to egg storage and manure removal. As a result, CalMaine is committed to and has begun building its solar array projects to offset their electricity costs. The 28-acre project is expected to offset 91% of electrical usage. This is CalMaine's first project. However, the construction begins in 2023, and CalMaine has yet to reap any of these benefits. However, solar is not the only option for energy. More can be done with chicken manure. Our resident expert on the matter, Laura Tucker, will tell you more about this growing opportunity.
The industry's volatility is difficult to overcome. CalMaine cannot control inflation, supply chain disruptions, or increased cost of inputs. So what can it control? What alternatives should it explore? A topic constantly in the headlines today is renewable energy. CalMaine is committed to and has begun building solar array projects to offset its facility electricity. But the company can do a lot more to broaden the opportunity to produce renewable energy. It already has a key feedstock to use to produce renewable energy: chicken litter. Manure in the farming industry can be recycled into renewable energy through anaerobic digestion. The United States currently has anaerobic digestion processing of chicken manure for only about 2 million birds. The systems are relatively new to the poultry industry, but are proven technology and have been widely used for many years in the dairy farming industry. Anaerobic digestion is the process of taking feedstock, in this case chicken litter, breaking down biodegradable material in the absence of oxygen. It is similar to natural anaerobic digestion that occurs in soils, lakes, and oceanic basin sediments. The litter is broken down, then converted into renewable gases and other compounds. Chicken manure is considered toxic because it can have a dangerous effect on water and soil quality, requiring it to be hauled off and disposed of properly to avoid any adverse environmental effects. The most common use of chicken manure is as an ingredient in fertilizer. Manure contains high nitrogen and phosphorus nutrients. A commercial laying producer, one chicken, on the average produces 40 pounds of manure annually. 42 million birds produce 1.6 million tons of litter each year for CalMaine. The average hauling cost to haul off litter is 12 cents to 16 cents per mile per ton, resulting in millions of dollars in annual costs for hauling litter for disposal. Larger commercial operations similar to CalMaine are working with partners within the industry to implement anaerobic digestion in the chicken industry to not only produce renewable energy, but also provide a solution to dispose of chicken manure. The federal government is encouraging businesses to consider renewable energy options by assisting with the cost of implementation and creating more interest in the transition. There are federal financial incentives, tax credits, and other financial options such as grants and favorable loan options available, making renewable energy opportunities a more viable option for all heavy electric users.
Thanks, Laura. And there's more. The second alternative strategy to explore is product diversification. CalMaine has acquired 2 plants and 1 company in less than a year to rapidly expand their automation capabilities and portfolio. Fazio Egg Farm, Meadow Creek Foods, and the Tyson Food Plant in Dexter, Missouri. These transactions are consistent with the company's growth strategy to expand the business through selective acquisition and organic growth initiatives. With these acquisitions, the company gains resources. The company plans to repurpose the assets and resources for egg and egg product production, resulting in more land, technology, automation, and new product ideas. By controlling more aspects of the supply chain, Cal-Maine can ensure its input on quality and consistency while potentially reducing costs. Diversification would generate revenue from product offerings beyond fresh shell eggs. In addition to the acquisition of Meadow Creek Foods' hard-boiled egg line, the company should explore value-added egg production opportunities. Of the 93 billion eggs consumed in 2022, roughly 30% were egg products, according to the USDA. Value-added egg products are processed and altered to improve ease of use and nutritional content. These products usually provide consumers with added convenience, longer shelf life, and health advantages. From a business standpoint, value-added egg products help streamline preparation for food service operators and manufacturers. Due to the food industry's usage of egg products, there has been an increased demand of processed eggs. The global egg processing market size is expected to reach $47 billion by 2029. This is an estimated 4.7% CAGR from 2024 to 2029. The diversification of offerings can assist Cal-Maine in generating more options and meeting growing demands among business-to-business and business consumers through various formats. By spreading out the financial risk linked to the changes in prices, Cal-Maine will have a strong future.
Although Cal-Maine has been a leader in the egg production industry for nearly 70 years, the volatile nature of the industry will require continual changes to its corporate strategy, particularly in the areas of technology and innovation, to hold on to and even expand its market share in the future.
External environmental obstacles need to be addressed to the best of Cal-Maine's ability so that they are well prepared to face them head-on.
Leveraging historical expertise and advancing technology, Cal-Maine can broaden its revenue and sustainable efforts.
Throughout this analysis, our team has interpreted it and learned more about Cal-Maine's strategic challenge and recommend furthering exploration into renewable energy opportunities, specifically with solar and anaerobic digestion. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a great day.